Dreadnoughts! Yes, dreadnoughts. 2 of them. I like dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts are fun. Dreadnoughts are killing, and most important, they've got a dead guy inside, for Christ's sake. I mean, they're just awesome. They go around munching stuff, or they can shoot, whatever. I got an ironclad kit, which you can see there. And I got the venerable dread. Now you'll notice that I did a tiny little conversion on the shin pad. Well, not really a conversion, more of a swap, where I took the other shin pads for the venerable because it comes with so much stuff. That I added on some text because there wasn't really much scroll work on the rest of the ironclad, and I thought, well, I thought it just seemed fitting. Plus, I'm trying to have a hard time figuring out what paint scheme I'm going to do for my vehicles. I've magnetized them. Well, I've magnetized some of them, but you don't really need to magnetize the arms because they've already got these holes in, and they've already got these joints, so it doesn't actually make much of a difference. And also, these, hold on. They should slot out. There we go. Slot out, and then come back in. So yes, all the stuff I'm going to show you in this video, I used only using these 2 kits, and unless I mention anything else. Well, first of all, here's one of the arms, and I've magnetized the fist, so that can rotate. Very nice. So that can lock onto my venerable dread. And then I can give him a loud cannon for now. And I can do the same with my ironclad, which sort of looks like a regular dreadnought anyway. So I have his arm. I can attach that on. I've got a magnet fitted on there. So close combat weapon goes on there. And let's have a plasma cannon for this guy. So there you have it. 2 regular dreadnoughts, or I can use them as venerables. Well, I can use this one as a venerable, obviously, because, well, it is. I didn't just get the gun arms, of course. I magnetized quite a lot of things around these models. So I'll just pull them off. For example, because I'm going to be using the Blood Angels Codex as well, if I take this fist and put it on here, I have a Furioso dreadnought with 2 fists, a melter gun, and a heavy flamer, which is the legal configuration. Or if I'm fielding 2, I can click that on there, and then take this from the seismic hammer, which is pretty much, I think it looks like a dreadnought close combat weapon anyway, and that can connect on. Then of course I have magnetized the seismic hammer with a heavy flamer again, so when I do use them as an ironclad, they'll be flaming quite a bit. So yeah, just gonna slide that on. So there I've got the ironclad, the seismic hammer, and the close combat weapon, both with flamers, because flaming is fun, especially when you're a front armor 13 beast. And I showed you the twin. I showed you the twin blood fists for when I'm playing Blood Angels, just in case you missed that. That is this combination. And if I want to use the new and very exciting blood talons, I have scratch built some of them, so they just connect on. Now, the blood talons I made out of, if you see, these are power swords of various lengths. And I took 2 shields that I get from Cyborg Miniatures, which I'm using as storm shields, but I used them as the side armor because I can't really get a lot of iconography for my guys onto this dreadnought because I don't have a lot of iconography. So I'm using the shield as the main piece of iconography by making them fixed. So there he has the blood talons, which are basically lightning claws, but super epic, and on a dreadnought, which makes them even more super epic. So there's that. So then I have the Venerable Dread, which I'm also, in the Blood Angel Codex, going to be using as a Furioso Librarian. Now, if you remember in the Venerable Dreadnought kit, if you have one, or if you've seen the sprue of one, there's also a handed fist. Like, it's a power fist thing, but it's like in the shape of a hand, rather than a sort of stubby four-toed thing. I haven't magnetized that yet, because I'm going to put the force weapon, because it's a dreadnought, the dreadnought force weapon, in the fist, so he's sort of holding it like a staff, but I haven't been able to find something to use as that weapon yet, so for now I'm just leaving that as it is. But what I can do is I have managed to change. I've put a little magnet in his torso there, and a magnet here. I've been able to magnetize this, so I can swap this out and put on this one if I want him to look more heavily armored, maybe a bit more badass. And if I just want to use him as a regular dreadnought, or not as a venerable basically, I can put this one on, and he blends in quite nicely. Another good thing is if I take this arm off, and put on this one, because it's got a bigger magnet, then take my lightning claw, put that on, I can use him as Bjorn, the character dreadnought from the Space Wolves kit, from the Space Wolves Codex, which is quite handy. So yeah, I've tried to get as much out of this as possible, really. So I can have them as an ironclad, a regular dreadnought from, just plain old simple dreadnought, a venerable, a furioso librarian, and if I can use it as a count as, I could also use it as a Death Company dreadnought, though I don't think I'd be taking many Death Company. But still, 2 dreadnoughts. I don't know if I'll be putting them in drop pods yet. I haven't decided. I may not put, because I haven't got a drop pod, so I may get that at a later date. If, because what most people seem to do is they get one, arm it for close combat, put it in a drop pod, send it down first turn, and if it survives their round of shooting, he rapes everything in a 12-inch vicinity. So yeah, that'd be fun. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll have another couple of videos coming up later. Please subscribe. See ya.